You recently made your official TV debut with The Brother Sign, and that's on Netflix. If you don't know, so he's a big name. How did this opportunity come about?
Yeah, so I want to say 2022, I think.
Okay.
I saw the casting circulate through like Instagram and social media.
Yeah.
And the description I really related.
Just you.
Yeah. I was like, oh, this is me.
Yeah.
And I put it off. I was like, I don't know if I want to do it because I was scared, I think.
Right.
And then I finally did it. So this role was an open call. Open call means anybody can apply.
Okay.
Anybody can audition.
Right.
And I had no manager, no agent, just by myself. I just record on my iPhone and I sent it.
What did you do? Like which act did you do?
I did the scene. If you watch the show, I did the scene when the apartment scene when TK is introduced playing the game. That was the audition. And then obviously, long story short, I got it.
Right.
My fun fact was I was the first person cast on the show.
Wow.
Before Michelle.
Before Michelle.
Look, I like to tell Michelle they cast around me, not Michelle.
If you guys don't know who Michelle is, that's 양자경.
Oh, she's wonderful. She's like a mom.
Hey, I think I've seen one of her movies when I was young, like with my dad, when she was just doing films in China.
Maybe either like Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, the Kung Fu one.
Like the one that she like plays with the swords.
Yeah, Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon.
Is that what it is?
Definitely one of them. Yeah, that's like probably one of her most famous ones.
Now she does a lot of films in Hollywood, huh?
She's huge now. I'm so happy for her. She's been big in Asia, but then she really she's making it big in Hollywood.
She won
Oscar,
Oscars, right?
The Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Right.
Finally. So my character TK, I think the casting director told me about 400 people auditioned for that role.
You got it.
Yeah, I got it. I met so many people in LA.
Yeah.
So many people at parties or just
who actually interviewed for that audition for that one?
TK. And they all came up to me and said, oh, hey, I auditioned for TK.
Were there any other, I would say like pretty popular
there were some
influencers did it?
Yeah, some influencers. There were some like LA, Korean influencers that I think auditioned. But if I'm being completely honest, every single person I met, I was like, nah.
Yeah, it doesn't fit.
No, I was like, nah,
No, actually, I watched The Brother Son too. It actually, that character really fits you perfectly because I know what you're like and who you are as a person in real life. So I was like, oh, that's Joon.
I brought a lot of myself into the character.
Right.
And then they let me play a lot of improv. Like the handshake, I made that, and like little things like that.
So they just let you kind of...
They let me, they trusted me, which was really nice. Shout out to the director, Kevin. He let me play.
That's actually very nice, considering that it's your first ever.
Yeah.
But I guess they've all seen your, like comedy stuff before.
Maybe, I'm not sure, but I guess on set, once I started to do my thing, I think that's when they started to kind of trust me.
Yeah.
And because that character is the comedic relief. So that's like a big role.
Right.
Big responsibility.
Yeah.
Because it can be very serious, that show. A lot of fighting, killing.
Right.
And so my character was there to just like...
relieve the
tension.
Yeah. What is it like to actually act in front of so many cameras? Because how many cameras are there when you...
There's a couple, but then there's so many people.
So many people, right.
My first day of work. And mind you, before this, I did 2 small commercials.
Right.
One commercial, I'm holding a box.
Okay.
The other commercial, I'm sitting on a couch and you see half my face.
Half of your face.
That's it. And then short films.
Yeah.
My personal short films. I never did extra work.
Right.
I never did TV or movie or anything. And now it's just Netflix, right?
I know.
And so my very first day of work was a club scene. And so there was 100 extras. And I'm me and the main character are standing at the bar. And so I walk in and then there's just 100 people.
Were you like scared at all? Like nervous?
I think of course a little bit. You get a little jittery. But I think when you're anxious and nervous, that means you care.
Right.
Like you want to do a good job. But no, not really. Once I started to do it, not really. And the thing about club scenes, there's no music. They put that later.
Right.
But then you still have to talk loud. Like, hey,
Yeah.
what's up, man?
Yeah.
근데 there's
When
nothing
it's like
playing.
dead silent.
It's just dead silent. So I have to, imagine everyone's dead silent and I'm just like talking
And
loud.
pretending like you're at the club, like vibing.
They play like a little beat track, like it's for people to dance to, for like rhythm.
Yeah.
But that was my first day of work.
That's crazy. I don't know how you do that. Like, because there are so many people watching you, not only people who are in the scene, but there are also people behind the scene watching you and filming you. And when I create content for my stuff, I'm still like so 창피해, so embarrassed to film in front of people. So when I first started, I used to hide my camera, like behind the water bottle, like the cup, so that people don't know that I'm actually filming. Yeah. But just for you to do that in front of so many people, that's crazy.
I think shooting content helped me a lot to get over that.
But then that's just like one camera, and it's camera in you though, right?
But you know, I dress up as ajumma in public.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And then I would go to like a 편의점 or like a supermarket. And I'm dressed up as ajumma, and people would be like, okay, I don't know how you do that.
Right.
And once I think I brought out a sleeping bag. And like at H Mart, and because it's like the skit was, you know, when like your mom runs into a friend, like, oh, and then they talk for like forever. And so I'm playing the kid, so I bring a sleeping bag and I like sleep on it. But then like in between takes, I find like a quick moment. I'm like, okay, now, go. It's like I'm shy.
Yeah.
In person, I can be kind of shy.
And people probably recognize you, huh?
Yeah, I've gotten recognized like when I'm dressed up as ajumma.
Yeah.
It's pretty funny. Yeah.
So I was always very curious about what the audition process is like.
Nowadays, everything is self-tape. So you just record yourself and you send it. If they like you, it's called callback. So round 2. You can have round 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know.
So it's not like a job interview where you have, okay, you're gonna have 4 interviews or...
Right, it can always be different.
Yeah, so if you ace it in the second round, you can just get the job right away?
Sometimes. Smaller stuff.
Smaller stuff.
Commercial. Commercial is usually around like 2 rounds, but then like TV and movie, there's like multiple rounds because you have the first round, it's just by yourself, and then back again on Zoom.
Oh, okay.
You do live audition on Zoom, usually, and then they might call you back with another Zoom audition with like the director or producer.
You don't actually do it in person?
Big roles. Nowadays, only like the main character.
Are you auditioning for anything right now, or?
Yeah, I'm auditioning. I have a good team, and so they send me auditions. Haven't booked anything yet, but I've gotten close on some things, but it's just like back on the grind. It's tough. Acting is very tough.
Because I feel like now you've gotten your face out.
Yeah.
And people know who you are,
right.
Especially being in one of the Netflix series, which is huge.
Huge.
People would think that, oh, now it's easier for you to get a job or get a acting job.
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
But it's not like that.
It's just I feel like I'm back at step one. Starting point. And so that's really now the real games begin.
So through the brother-son, you had the chance to work alongside the legendary Michelle. What was it like sharing the screen with her?
You know, she's very, very human. Oh man, she doesn't make you feel inferior, small, and making us feel like equal.
Right, which is hard.
It's very hard, and she could have been just like, hey, don't ever talk to me.
Right.
I'm gonna be here, you be here.
Right.
Only during the scene, action, and cut. All right.
I'm sure there are people like that.
Of course. But she was so personable, and she invited us a couple of us to her summer house. And so we got to like drink wine with her. Yeah. And like swim and just like have fun.
I think you posted it on your Instagram story, right? I think I might have seen it.
Yeah. She's great. She's super fun. But the thing is, working with her, I'm usually pretty good at memorizing. But then there's this one scene I go up behind Michelle and I like grab her, like I put my hand on her shoulder or chair or something. But that scene, I have a monologue, like a paragraph.
Okay.
I messed up every single time. I didn't do it perfect. I changed the words. It was still okay, but about 8-9 times.
Oh wow. That is so tiring for you to say the same line like 8, 9 different times.
Right.
It's not a short line either. It's, you said it's a paragraph.
Right, but then I think it was because I was in front of Michelle. I was nervous. That's why I couldn't memorize it. It was weird.
Do you have any lessons that you kind of took away from the experience working with Michelle?
Yeah, like acting is a muscle. You know, the more I work and the more you're on set, you will grow that muscle and endurance and stamina. I would get tired easily.
Right.
In terms of not just like physical tired, but like
Mentally.
acting, yeah, mentally.
After you're done with your like movie or like a drama series, you have to find the next one to do, right?
Right.
And you never know how long the process is going to take.
Right.
For me, I'll be very 불안해.
Yeah.
Because you don't, like, it's not like you have a stable income. You just have to keep auditioning for it until you actually get the job. How do you handle that time?
Yeah, that's why so many actors work like alba, like waiter.
Right.
So whenever anybody wants to pursue acting and they tell me, I said, don't do acting.
That was actually my next question. I
What's
was gonna ask, like, if as someone who has navigated the entertainment industry and built such a strong presence, what advice would you give to aspiring comedians or
Don't pursue acting. Don't. No, but on a more serious note, I think at the end of the day, the only question that matters is how bad do you want it?
right?
And how you answer that question, it'll dictate what you do. If you really want something that bad,
Right,
you're gonna do everything you can.
right.
No matter if your mom tells you no, no matter who says this, even yourself, like if you really know this is what I want to pursue, then give it a shot.
Right.
Give it a shot. You might find something else along the way, right? With acting and comedy, I think after you do it for a couple years, you have to be honest with yourself. Am I good? Am I funny? Can I act?
Right.
You need to be self-aware
Right.
and honest.
Which is very important.
Very important. Some people aren't good, but they don't either admit it or they don't know.
Right.
And they're not trying to get better.
Right.
I'm not good either. But what I'm saying is really trying to get better in class. You have to go to class. Yeah, you have to kind of study. Like you need to be in a classroom with other people to get better. It helps a lot.
Who's your like one actor that you kind of 우러러봐?
I'll give you two.
Okay.
One American, one Korean.
Okay.
Hwang Jung-min, my number one. Hwang Jung-min is... When I saw him debut in 신세계, brother, 일로 와.
들어와.
Woo, he's so good. For me, I think the number one movie star, because movie star, you have to be good at acting and good looking. I think for me, the number one movie star right now is Brad Pitt. I love Brad Pitt. Yeah, he's so good.
Have you met him? Or have you seen him?
No, not
Alright.
yet.
No?
I've seen some celebrities like either from far away or like in the same room or something. So that's cool. But if I saw Brad Pitt, oh my God,
Die.
I would die. I would die.
I know you mentioned Hwang Jung-min and Brad Pitt. It kind of goes along with that. So if you could actually work with somebody or meet one person, who would it be and why?
I've always heard like every actor and comedian talks about Will Ferrell.
Yeah.
They say he's the funniest person on the planet. So someone that I would want to work with is the project would be comedy. Because every day at work would be so
funny.
fun. You just go to work, have fun, and just laugh all day. So Will Ferrell is up there for me. Maybe like Steve Carell.
Yeah.
I love Steve Carell. Oh, I saw Lee Byung-hun. Wow, like they really just shine.
Were you invited to
The Squid
do the
Game.
content there? Or?
Yeah, as Ajumma.
Yeah.
I did the hosting the run. 안녕하세요. This is Ajumma. We are here at Squid Game Season 2, hosting the 4.56 run. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Put your phone away and run. That's where I saw them, just from a distance.
Yeah.
인사 And he saw me as 아줌마.
I'm pretty sure they know who you are.
I don't think so.
I think
no
so.
way.
Yeah,
That'd be
yeah.
crazy.
I'm pretty sure they do.
That'd be really cool.
Yeah. All right. Well, yes, that's all I have today. Thank you very much for coming to the show.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Yeah. I don't know if we're gonna use this or not,
Okay,
but
okay.
it's something that we're trying. We hold hands, and then we sing the song. I don't know if you know the song, but it's called, 손에 손 잡고. Oh, you don't know? Okay. It's a song from 88 Olympic.
Okay.
But-
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. We'll just
I can try to follow you.
it goes 손에 손 잡고. Okay. 해봅시다. And then we go.
이렇게.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 손에 손 잡고.
That's it?
Yeah.
Yay.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.